I'm a member of the Friends of the Rio Bosque Wetlands Park, and that organization has hosted this event today, which is called Discover the Bosque, Last Chance Before the Wall. Okay. So this is a great park, and we wanted to bring people out to see what it's like.
There are about 800 ducks.
There's so many people that are caring about this park, and so many wonderful volunteers in El Paso, people that care about the environment. And so they came out and they brought their friends and they did all the work to bring this event together. It was really wonderful. The Rio Bosque Park is the biggest park of a city park in El Paso, and it's trying to create a natural habitat here for the animals. So in El Paso, and in the issue here is the border wall and how that will affect things. Now, this particular event was geared towards the environmental impact. There are many groups that are protesting the wall and are against the wall for various reasons. Immigration and the damage to people is one of them, but this event was to focus on the environmental impact of the wall. So there are other people here and who are working on stopping the wall for other reasons. But we believe the environmental impact is one that has a lot of interest around the world, and they need to take a look at what happens when you build a wall and you fragment habitat. It's very devastating. Just the wall building process is devastating to the environment. Just building a road so that you can bring the equipment in to build the wall creates a lot of havoc. And because of the recent Real ID Act that was passed, Michael Chertoff has the right to waive all the environmental laws. So the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, endangered species, all of these laws have been suspended because Michael Chertoff said he wants to. He's not an elected person, he's an appointed person, and he has just waived decades of laws to build his wall. So we want to let people know about this problem. Birds, of course, are one of the main things that come to this park, especially the migratory birds come when we have water in the park. And they will be able to get over the wall. But the raptors and the birds of prey come to eat animals that are here, and we've created a habitat for those animals, but once the border wall comes through, they won't be able to get to the water anymore, so they're not going to live. They're going to die. And that means the raptors won't come anymore either because they don't have anything to eat. So life cycle and the nature that is here is a web. And when you cut it off, you disrupt that web and things die. The river means life in the desert. The water that the river brings is the life of this desert. And when the wall comes through, it's going to cut the animals off. They won't be able to get through the wall to the water in the Rio Grande, in the river. And it's going to mean death for the animals. And we're all connected. This is one world, one environment. We need to pay more attention to what's going on. For the most part, it was environmental organizations that were here today. We have the Texas Parks and Wildlife people were here. We had displays of various birds and a lot of information. The Friends of the Rio Bosque were here talking about the animals and the reptiles that were here. The Chihuahuan Desert Education Coalition was also here. And also the No Border Wall. Those people are involved in stopping the wall from very many angles, and you can look them up on the web at No Border Wall. If you Google that, you'll find out more about their organization as well. Really important thing for people to do is to contact their elected officials. We're talking about federal laws here, so they need to contact their representatives and their senators and tell them to stop the wall. Right now, they're not hearing from anybody, so they go ahead and they build the wall. They need to hear from people, so write to your congressman, write to your senators, and tell them to stop the wall and take a look at the environmental impact that it's having. we can make a change. The people care about the environment, can make a change. They can have an impact. Yes, we can. So I hope everybody spreads the word. Tell them about the Bosque, visit the websites, and help stop the wall.